What's up, folks? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are with our friends at Auto Collection of Murfreesboro. We have this amazing Bentley Flying Spur Speed. Yeah, that's a mouthful. This car is a 2012 model, and the Speed name indicates that it's got the powers. So this thing has 600 horsepower and about 550 foot-pounds of torque. Pretty amazing car. Rides really well. Beautiful kind of overall look. Love these front fascias. And man, it's just a huge car. So let's do what we do, and we'll take it on in by starting with looking, I guess, in the trunk like we usually do. So we will pop this trunk if I can figure out how to do it. If I can't figure out how to do it, I'll press the button on the door. There we go. Trunk opens itself. We do have some of our gear in here, so bear with us. But wow, bunch of space. Looks like they have the little bag for the skis to go through there, which is pretty cool. Really low rise entry, which is kind of nice. I like that. Let's look at the name on there. That's pretty funny. It says boot close. Let's press the boot close. Got an, oh, I didn't, here. Let's just close it. Got our start up here. Give me a couple revs. Well, it is a Bentley, so it is kind of muted, I would say. But wow, every angle of this car just looks a little different. It's really kind of amazing. I guess the other place that you want to go once you're looking at these is into the back. So I will climb in. We did have someone in the car, so that's how much room a normal person would get. These rear seats are awesomely plush, really nice center, and then wow, it has movable seats back here, which is kind of unheard of for the back seats in my line of theories. But let's hop in and see our interfaces a little bit. First things first, you'll notice once you're in here, it's a lot quieter as compared to outside. A lot quieter. See how I open this door. You turn the stereo off for me? So, kind of taking a look around. It does have, just had to get the stereo turned off so you guys aren't peeking out with that. Does have the little table here in the back with the mirror in it, which is hilarious. It's pretty much just enough room to fit. I don't know that a laptop would fit on there. iPad would definitely fit on there really easily. Again, I was driving, so look how much room. Plenty and plenty of room. Really nice vents here too. You got a choice. You can get AC on your feet and on your head, everywhere. These cars come pretty heavily built. I mean, there's leather stitching all over the place on this thing. It's just beautiful. And just kind of go over a little bit of the interior here. Everything you touch is leather and soft. You can kind of see this little crinkle here. It's because it's soft, man. This leather, this is an 8-year-old car. It's aged really well. But there's going to be a couple points like this because the leather was so soft to begin with that, man, it's just, it looks good still, but man, it's super soft. Kind of a timeless dash. The screen is kind of outdated, but it does function really well on the push button. Driving this thing is very enjoyable. It's quick out of the hole, really fast out of the hole. Kind of begins to, as it gets up in the RPMs, I think red line's like 5,000 or 6,000. As it gets up in the red lines, it kind of falls off, but man, it's got some serious torque and serious get up and go. Really fun car to drive. The interstate cruisability of this thing is really amazing. The reason that we chose this car, and I'll just keep kind of panning around so y'all can see, the reason we chose this car is because it's cheap. This car was over $250,000 brand new. It's got 45,000 miles on it. And right now it's sitting at just over $60,000, guys. And it runs and drives amazing. Just showing some of the running gear here. You know, this opens your sunroof. You literally like twist it, and it does just weird button functionality. I really like the AC, the piece of those metal plunging looking things right there, or the AC. You kind of push it in to stop the AC from coming. But man, this car, all the way around it, just kind of get back to the outside of the vehicle. I never close doors if the car's on, because you never know if we locked it or not, or if it auto locks or anything of that nature. Climbing into the driver's seat, we always check our padding here. It feels really nice. The overall feel on every surface. I mean, even look at this. You're never going to touch that, but look how nice it is. If you did touch it, you will be happy. Really nice white or creme interior. The Bentley Speed logo there, or wing logo. One thing that's a little different than most cars is the you can see the keys on the left. Keys definitely on the left, which is a little different. I'm gonna close this door to get this beeping noise gone. Keys on the left. The car's silent right now, right? It's on, you see the revs are up, but it's just silent in here. It's crazy. A couple little complaints. Cup holders are, I don't know, not like, first of all, like this right here is kind of a waste. This whole thing right here is kind of a waste of time and effort. You put this up, there's a little bay in here, and they kind of have a weird cup holder that would float in there, but I don't really know of the cup that would fit into that. So definitely struggling on the cup holder tip, which is you know, there's a lot of cars that still don't have good cup holders, and this is one of them. But this is an 8-year-old car, so God, this thing is beautiful. Even just like the handles and stuff just look great. Everything you touch, again, is nice. The gear shift knob, and forgive us because this car is not perfectly clean, so there are some blemishes. This stuff needs to be cleaned up a little bit, but I love this. When you put this down, it goes into gear. Though this is an old car, it does have the backup camera. So a lot of modern amenities in this car, considering it's so old. So, you know, overall, this car, let me turn this sucker off. This car is on its way to being, sorry for my connected camera there. This car is on its way to being a 10-year-old car, and man, it's beautiful. It is a beautiful car. Kind of got it posted up in the shade here so that it's not glaring at us too much, but it's kind of I don't know what paint that is, kind of like a stealthy gray, but wow, for 60 grand, folks, $60,000 buys you this, what was once a $250,000 ride. Beautiful all over. It looks like a bird just got to us. Otherwise it would be nice and clean. But huge car, beautiful car. If you're in the market for an old 7 Series, 5 Series, any of those, this is what you need to buy. This thing, it's got the performance, it's got the looks, and it's a Bentley. So if y'all want this, or want something like this, they have a bunch of cool rides right now at Auto Collection of Murfreesboro. Be sure to check them out. Share this video with your folks if you got anybody that's interested in it. And that's about all I got for you. So I appreciate y'all watching, and we will see you in the next video.